Welcome to this video. This is level 5 in our equations boot camp. This is the staff sergeant level. In this video, we'll talk about solving multi-step equations with variables on both sides. Okay, so far we've done two-step equations and multi-step equations that have variables on only one side. This is really not very different. These are just baby steps taking us to more and more complicated problems. So for number 13, what we have is we have 2k plus 1 equals negative 7k plus 55. What I'm going to suggest you do is first use addition or subtraction to get all of your variables on one side and all of your constants on the other side. So when I look at this, the one that I am thinking I would like to move is the one with the smaller coefficient. So when I look here, I see a 2k and a negative 7k. Negative 7k is smaller than 2k because negative 7 is a smaller number than 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate this negative 7k by adding the opposite. I'm going to add 7k to both sides, okay? First handling the variables, and I will end up with 9k plus 1 equals 55, okay? Now this looks like a regular old two-step equation. 9k is the variable term, plus 1 is the constant term. I'm going to eliminate that constant term by subtracting 1 from both sides. And I will get 9k equals 54. Now I have 9k. I want to get that k alone. That's 9 times k, so I'm going to divide by 9 on both sides. So I'll get k equals 6. Okay? Let's take a look at number 14. Again, I want to get all my variables on one side. So I've got m and I've got negative 6m. I want to get them together, so I'm going to move the smaller one. To me, I see negative 6 is smaller than 1, so I'm going to move that one. I'm going to add 6m so that it will cancel out. If there's a minus 6m, I'm going to do a plus 6m. So that's 7m plus 6 equals 55. Again, now we have just one of our regular two-step equations. 7m is the variable term, 6 is the constant term. I'll subtract 6 from both sides to eliminate that constant term, and I'll get 7m equals 49. Okay, last step, I've got 7 times m. In order to get m by itself, I'm going to divide by 7 on both sides. M equals 7. Okay. Number 15. All right, I have 6v. Want to get all my v's together on one side. That's really important. 6v on one side, 4v on the other side. The smaller one is the 4v. That's the one I'm going to move. To eliminate a 4v on the right, I'm going to subtract 4v from both sides. Okay? I've got 2v minus 10 equals negative 10. Okay, this is now just, again, a regular two-step equation. 2v is the variable term. Negative 10 on the left is our constant term. So what I want to do to get the 2v alone is add 10 to both sides. 2v. Oh no, look, it's all gone away. What do I do now? Don't forget to bring down the equal sign and write a 0. Okay? Now I want to get 2v. I want to get the 2 away from the v. I will divide by 2, and that will leave me with v equals 0. Okay? Again, just to sum this up, what we're going to do is add or subtract to get all of our variables on one side, and then it's just like a two-step equation. We move the constant term, we divide or we multiply to get the variable alone. Okay. So I just wanted to do this one-word problem with you. It says the sum of x and 3 is the same as let's take off the, as 5 less than 3x. Okay, I'm crossing this off. All right, so the sum of x and 3, that means addition. So I'm going to say x and 3, that's the sum of x and 3, is the same as 5 less than 3x. This is turnaround words. We remember these from before. 5 less than 3x means I'm going to go 3x minus 5. Okay? Now I want to solve this. Once I've written it out, this is just like what we were doing on the previous slide. I've got a 1x, I've got a 3x. I'm going to choose to move the 1x because it's the smaller. That makes me happy. Should work either way though. 3 equals 2x minus 5. Okay? 2x is my variable term, minus 5 is my constant term. I need to eliminate that minus 5. I'm going to do that by adding 5 to both sides. Okay? Finally, I'm going to divide both sides by 2 to get the x alone. So I'll get 4 equals x. Okay? Thank you for watching this video, Level 5.